Hey friends, Mark Holmes here, my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this doesn't work. Wow, I'm still on an emotional high from the NFL draft. Man, what an experience that was. I can't wait till the season gets here. Now, of course, it's that time of year where people make predictions. And we have all the predictions and stuff about, how teams did with the draft, the preseason polls and things like that. And I'm sitting here wondering, because most polls are saying they believe that the Dallas Cowboys had one of the top drafts this year. Now, again, none of this stuff really means anything because until the guys actually get on the field, who knows? I mean, Chris Sims had the New York Giants as their number one team, Super Bowl favorite last year. Yeah, and they won 3 games. So I'm sitting there trying to understand where they say that the New York Giants had the best draft, and then they say we had the second best in the NFL. But Vegas doesn't have us anywhere close as far as Super Bowl odds. In fact, some teams say that we're not even the second best team in our division. And I kind of scratch my head on that one because I'm trying to understand. If our team was 9-7 last year, and most years 9-7 would get you in the playoffs, let's be honest. Just so happened that the NFC was loaded this year, had a great year, so on. And we missed the playoffs. And we were 9-7 with all kinds of things happening. You lost one of your best players for 6 games. And even when you had him, we had the whole drama of, is he suspended, is he not suspended? We lost arguably one of the best tackles in the NFL, Tyron Smith, for extended periods of time. We had flux on the offensive line where we lost valuable players, Tyron Smith, and you had a Chaz Green who just was not ready for prime time. We lost our linebacker, Sean Lee, and we had Jalen Smith, basically a rookie on one leg playing. We purged our whole defensive backfield and had rookies that really didn't play until the middle of the year because of hamstring issues. With all that, Dak Prescott having the sophomore slump, we were still 9-7. Okay, not great, not good enough to make a Super Bowl run. But here's the thing. If you say that they had the second best draft in the NFL, if you say that they did good in free agency plugging the holes, if you were 9-7, when everything went wrong, that could go wrong, as Stephen A. Smith would say, you had a good free agency period where you plugged holes, where you got your financial house in order, and you had the second best draft in the NFL. How is it people aren't thinking that you have a shot? How is it that people think that the New York Giants, who won 3 games, are better than you? How is it that you think that the Washington Redskins are better than you? Teams that you finished above and beyond last year. Teams that you beat twice last year when everything went wrong. So it goes back to the whole narrative of, do they just hate the Dallas Cowboys or just don't give them any shot because they hate the Dallas Cowboys? Because logically speaking says, if you've only lost 3 games in your division over the last 2 years, if you were second best and topped the year before, and you got better through free agency and the draft, how is it that those guys passed you? I don't know. Maybe you guys can give me an answer on that one. But we'll have to wait and see, because in the end, we always have the offseason champions. It's the guys that actually get out on the field, get the work in, and end up coming together as a team that end up winning. So all these forecasts and picks and things like they say right now really don't mean much. When they say you've got a tough schedule, well, half the teams that made the playoffs this year won't make it next year. That's the NFL for you, friends. Unpredictable. Well, I'm Mark Holmes, and this is Cowboy Jobu, and look for a breakdown with me and Vash Lombardi, the young gun, on Connor Williams coming up later on tonight. I'll see you guys soon. Did I not have that on?